Welcome back to my channel, Nature's Best, and I remain your host, Praise. Alright guys, today I want to show us a particular plant. This plant is not very common. It's not as common as your lemongrass, bitter leaf, neem. We usually call neem dogoyaro. This particular plant I want to show us today is not as popular as all these other plants. Alright, it's called the leaf of life. Actually, when I first heard the name of this plant, when I was in school, we actually carried out a practical on it. I was asking my lecturer, why is it called the leaf of life? Can it raise the dead? So he just smiled and said, because it does a lot of things. Actually, a lot of persons have different names for it. Some persons call it with their dialect, you understand? But the Western word, the name is called leaf. The Jamaicans actually use it a lot. Alright, if you are new to this channel, you are welcome. This is Nature's Best, where we explore plants. Trust me, you did not, or you are not watching this video by mistake. Alright, please, I would like you to like, subscribe, share, and comment. Very important. When you subscribe, you'll be notified when I drop new videos on amazing health benefits. Then when you share, you could just save a soul from dying. Alright, if you're pregnant or you are on orthodox medication, I mean English drugs, please, you can't combine orthodox and herbs. It is either you are this way or that way. Alright, so if you want to apply anything here, you are pregnant or on any medication, please, I would like for you to seek the advice of your doctor before you take anything here. Okay, so back to what I was saying. The leaf of life. The leaf of life does a lot of things. Maybe that is why it's called the leaf of life. Okay, this particular plant, maybe when I show us the plant, a lot of us would have seen it in our environment. It grows in bushes, but not very common. But it grows in bushes. I actually have it in my farm. Alright, so this leaf cures cough, cold, insomnia, hypertension, pain, fever, diarrhea. Wow, all in one plant. Wow, that's why it's called the leaf of life. Not just that, it can help pop out that poison that was maybe a snake bite or a scorpion bite. It's very, very poisonous. It helps to relieve the pain and helps to bring out that bad blood, that poison from the body. It also helps if you have swellings on your body, if you just rub the leaves on your palm and apply there. Also for sprains and swellings on the body. Okay, this particular plant is a very special plant because the water in the plant is one leaf can just give you little or nothing water. Probably when you just squeeze it, you just see that okay, the water is on your palm. So if you want to get a teaspoon at least, you will need a lot of it because it doesn't really have water. So you need to gather and gather and gather and gather until you get a good or a reasonable quantity. Okay, so and to get the water from this plant, you would not need to wash like other plants because one, it can break. The plant can break. What do I mean by it can break? Other plants like your bitter leaf, your scent leaf, they can't break. You cut them, right? You can cut this one, but just holding it like this and it will just break. And apart from that, it also have a rubber-like texture. Do you understand? That is why to get the water, you would have to put it in a very hot water, cover for 10 minutes, bring out. Then it would have melted it. So it will be very easy to squeeze and you get your water. You see, so this plant is unique on its own. Both the texture, both the benefit, both the method on extracting the water. So it's a very unique plant. So I'll be showing us the plants now and how I usually get mine. I've actually used it for two different purposes. Cough. Of course, cough usually comes with cold and catarrh. So when I say cough, I mean other things like cold and rest. That I've actually used it. I've actually prepared for a patient that was bitten by a scorpion. Right, so I've actually used it for these two purposes and other purposes, trust me. Okay, so I'm going to show us how I've used it, how I got the water when I was using it to treat cough in the house. I just prepared it when I was having cough, and I just prepared it, and every other person just took it because then the weather was very cold. That was some years back. So I'll show us the leaf now and how I got mine. Please, I would like you to like, subscribe, share, and comment. When you subscribe, you'll be notified when I drop new videos, and when you share, you could just be saving a soul from dying. So guys, so this is a plant. Can we see it? This is the plant. The edges are quite different from the rest. The edges are quite different. This is the front, this is the back, this is the stem. So I want to show you something. You know, I said the plant can break. This is what I mean by, oh, it has even broken. Look at, just see like this. You will just see that there's water, but you cannot really get it like this much. So it can break. So this is the plant, the leaf of life. Probably a lot of us watching this video now would have seen it. So if you know you have it around you and you've been neglecting it, please lay hold of this plant. Behold the leaf of life. Okay, so let's quickly look at how I usually extract mine whenever I want to make two of it. Now, if you want to use it outside the body, like swelling, sprains, dislocations, pains, you just have to match like this. You use both hands, both palms, and after much, you just apply on that. If you can pound it, fine, but if not, emergency purpose, you just do like this and you rub on the skin like so. Alright, so let's just quickly look at how we can get the water faster by placing it inside a very hot water. So guys, this is, you have to rinse first. Of course, we should know that because we are taking it in to avoid causing more harms than good. So you rinse off like so. So I'm done rinsing and I've poured out the water. My hot water is actually on the fire and I'll be pouring in the hot water now. So this is my water. It's heating up. Once I'm done, I'll just pour into the water. So guys, my water is heat up now. I'm just pouring gently into the bowl. Gently into the bowl. Then you cover up immediately. So I just cover up immediately like so, and you leave it like so for 10 minutes. 10 minutes. Okay guys, so 10 minutes is here. The water is still hot, not so hot. Now that the leaf has melted, it cannot break, but before you heat it, it has the ability to break. Now I'm going to show us how. So you see, now it can't break because it's melted. It's very hot. If you know you can't touch it almost immediately, just allow to cool a little, but not so much. So with this now, you can get the water, and this is the water. Can we see? Like I said, very tiny. You can get the water now from it. You can get the water now from it. This one has lots of water. Wow, I wasn't expecting it. Some they will just give you half of what is in this spoon already. So just one of the leaf gave me this. So you could just add another one and it's okay. You can just do that morning, night, for cough, for cold, for insomnia, for diarrhea. You just take like this straight. You don't add anything, you don't mix it to anything, except you just want to add it to your tea to enrich it, fine. But if you are treating any of this, you just, the way it is now, you just take the water. Alright guys, so I just showed us the plants and how I usually extract mine. So from what we saw, we just saw that when you try getting the water without melting it, it's very, very difficult. Except you want to apply it on your skin, your body, the pain or the swellings or whatever. But if you need the water, then you need to use the method I just showed us. Thank you so much for watching. I remain your humble host, Praise. Remember to like, subscribe, share, and comment. Bye, and I will see you in the next video.